You got to finish. You have to finish a game. You got to play 4 quarters. Las Vegas was in control of this whole game, the whole game. And then all of a sudden, going into the fourth, like midway, right around the halfway point through the third, going into the fourth, they couldn't buy a bucket. I don't know what happened. They could not buy a bucket to save their life. And it it hurt them. Oh my God, they almost gave this game away. They were in control of this game for most of it. And then all of a sudden, like I said, they couldn't buy a friggin' bucket, man. They could not buy a bucket. They were beating Atlanta. They were beating Las Vegas 21-10 in the fourth. And that one shot, point guard Chelsea Gray got it done. Oh my goodness, did she get it done? And it's another. Um, I've been saying this since the year started, and again, I'm gonna continue to say that it is early and there's a lot of basketball to play. That's the um, disclaimer. There's a lot of basketball to play, but damn it, Kennedy Carter is on some other stuff right now. I was surprised they didn't go to her towards the end, but I understand them going to either at the end of that game, it's either Chelsea Gray or Asia Wilson. But I thought Ken Carter, she was 7 for 13 from the floor, but Chelsea Gray was also what 8 for 13. So they were both having great shooting nights. So either or. Um, it was a great game. I don't know what happened in the third quarter where all of a sudden Atlanta just they just kept coming and coming, and Vegas just could not hit a shot. And then it was 12, then it was 9, then it was 6, then it just they just kept bringing it back. And listen, man, Alicia Gray, she is their number one go to for scoring. But let me tell you something: Pow Pow and Okot. Angel Reese did not have a good day on the floor tonight. Um, Not at all. Most of her points came by. I think she ended up with 10 points tonight, but most of her points came from the free throw line. She ended up with 9 points. She was 1 for 8 from the floor, took a 3 pointer, and she hit 7 to 8 3 points. So 7 out of her 9 points came from the free throw line. She had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 8 turnovers. Not a good game for Angel Reese whatsoever. Tahina Pow Pow, 5 for 14 from the floor, 4 for 9 from three. She put up 19 points. That is solid. And then you got Okot, 7 for 12 from the floor. She puts up 14 points, 11 rebounds, a solid double double tonight. And she got a block in on it. So Okot, I'm telling you, once she get comfortable, it's gonna be a problem. Kennedy Carter, 7 for 13 from the floor, 20 points, 1 for 2 from the 3 point. The one thing about Kennedy Carter does not launch from deep a lot. She is very efficient. She knows where her bread is buttered. She kills them at the rim and the mid range jumpers. And I tell you what, man, people don't talk about Kennedy Carter's wingspan enough. Kennedy Carter is what, 5'9"? She's got to have like a 6 foot wingspan because the way she goes underneath and is as fast and as quick as she is to be able to get to the basket and go underneath outstretched hands like Angel Reese and Okot and still make the bucket. Her wingspan, she's got to be up there like at the 6 foot level. But her quickness and her ball handles, she's going to continue to get better and better and better. I'm curious, just like when she was in Chicago, I'm curious how long Becky Hammond is going to keep her coming off the bench. But if you getting 20 something a game, don't mess with a good thing. Because Kennedy Carter I would put Kennedy Carter top three in the guards right now. The way they are playing. I'm not looking at overall stats because there are other guards. I think Kelsey Plum. scores at a higher clip. But in my opinion, for in my ranking, I'm putting Kennedy Carter's got to be at least 3, at least. And yesterday I would have put her at number 2 and number 3, because right now the way they are playing, it's got to be Sonia Citron, uh, and then Kennedy Carter and Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray. And let me be honest with you, I'm gonna move Chelsea Gray above Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum is scoring at a higher clip, I believe, but the way Chelsea Gray just takes over a game. Chelsea Gray, she knows her age, she knows her role, and it's like she conserves her energy. So when the team needs her to make a move, she's got enough energy in the reserves to make that move and she can burn you. That's what her superpower is. Because she knows she's not as young as she used to be. She knows she's not as quick as she used to be. In my opinion, when she coming up the court, she always looked like she limping. But she just waits around and she just makes plays. She makes the shot. She takes the open shot. She can still hit a jumper and a mid. But when it's time for her to take over, she got just enough reserves, just enough energy in the reserves to take over a game and make that clutch play when you need a clutch play. Asia couldn't do it. Kennedy couldn't do it. Jackie Young couldn't do it. Jewel Lloyd couldn't do it. Chelsea Gray did it. Chelsea Gray did it. And she's the point guard for a reason, man. And you can say what you want to say. She might not do the things that she used to do, but damn it, she's still damn good. They hung on by the skin of their teeth. I can just imagine. I'm gonna try to get some clips from the post game presser with Becky Hammond. Becky Hammond can't be happy with this win. They should have won this game by at least 10, 15 points. At least. When you got two of they starting, you got a big out, and then you got Ryan Howard out, and Las Vegas still struggled. So I don't know what. Everybody gets a turn like that where you just, and Las Vegas got some good looks. They just weren't hitting the shots, and they gave Atlanta an opportunity to come back, and they came back. It's that simple. But they came back one bucket too short. Las Vegas made the shot when they needed to make the shot.